Well, it's been a day since the news broke. It's been a day since I told the world PXW's ending. But I didn't really give that much context to it. However, you deserve than just we're ending. You deserve an explanation. You guys, meaning you people. Right off the bat, to kill off any rumors, no one is buying the company, and the rumor out there that the funny rumor out there is also that we are we are moving it to an actual show. Not true at all. Um, this is going to be very hard for me to talk about without feeling some emotions. And a lot of people don't know as to why I feel the way I do about this, but a year and a half ago, I was on top of the world. I had a lot of things going for me, but because of a mistake that I've made or something, I don't know what, but something happened, and I was at the lowest point I think I've ever been in my life, and I needed a distraction. I needed a getaway, and the opportunity came up to do this, to do PXW, and it changed me. It changed me in the good way. It changed me in a way that I can never imagine. It taught me what is important in life, and that is the relationships with the people around us. It taught me to be a better person. It taught me to hold the doors for the people who need help. It taught me to talk to the kid who needs someone to talk to. It taught me a lot of things, and it's funny how something like that can change someone. But then again, like I said, you guys deserve more than just we're ending. The investors that we had lined up in March and February backed out in early May. And since then, it's been a struggle as to what's next and knowing what's next. I've been running the shows. Even when Justin was running, was the owner, even when these investors were the owner, I run the shows. They pay the checks, and I just. Sorry, I was just trying to not show any emotions just because I can't. I don't know. I just feel like as we get older, the less and less opportunities there are. Even though we're all in our teens, I'm 15 years old. Candler's knocking on the door of 14, and Chaos and all of them they're getting older. And I realized in February of this year that our lives are going to take us on different paths. Some of us aren't going to do this like I want to do it. And maybe people can watch this video and they can make fun that I'm that I'm like this, but I don't care, man. It's not, to bring you to the reason. It's not because the investors, it's not because we can't find another owner. It's simply due to the fact I don't want to wear out its welcome. I don't want our paths to separate us and cause us to have an unhealthy relationship as far as our friendships are, because we're all one family in PXW. You know, we all got each other's back. And I remember a time last year when I didn't know what to do and I didn't know what to say, but Candler had my back. Even though he didn't know it, he had my back. You know, and that's the relationship, that's the type of relationship we all have now. All of us. And knowing that we may no longer all be at the same place at the same time anymore. All of us, every last one of us, after July, it hurts, you know. It honestly does, because when some people are in your life every day or once a month, and then they're not, it hurts. I don't care who you are. It hurts, you know. For any reason, rather they pass away, rather they're just not around anymore, rather they weren't ready for a commitment, rather whatever the reason is, it hurts sometimes. Another reason why PXW is ending is because I've received opportunities to chase my dream. And surprise, surprise, my dream is to become a professional wrestler. And I've received an opportunity to do that. And knowing that there may never be a perfect time, more perfect time than now to chase that. And if I let that pass, I'll never know. And that will bother me. I just want to let everyone know that, like, this hasn't been a decision that I've just thought of recently. I started thinking about this around November of last year. Because that's when it hit me. We're not all gonna love this like we do now. It's not always gonna be this good. And it's not always gonna be like this. And I'm not always gonna be young enough to chase this dream. I've lived a life of wrestling. I eat, sleep, and breathe professional wrestling, and it's been that way my entire life, and I don't have any intentions on stopping that. And PXW has taught me that I could be the funniest guy out there, I could be the stupidest guy out there, and I can be the most hated out there. And that's my plan. I want to be the very best. And I got to be willing to fight for it. But my dream would not be possible without the brotherhood and the family we have in PXW. It has honestly been the most fun year and a half I've had. Because it's allowed me to take a step back in the world and just forget about everything. And you fans just made it even that much better. And it's just, to all the guys, to everyone that's ever been in PXW, and it goes to people who are in there still and out of it, I hope you realize how much it's meant to me to have you guys by my side. And I hope to you fans that you realize how much it's meant to me to be Jaden Vane for y'all. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't go back and change one thing. I'm trading it all away for my dream, for this one thing. And I have the support of all my friends and family. And I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm excited, but most of all, I'm thankful that PXW existed in my life. I'm thankful for the friendships that I was able to make happen, and I was able to made happen for me as well. I'm thankful for the good times, the bad times, the okay times. I made a lot of friends, I made a lot of enemies, but most of all, I had so much fun. And July 25th, I think, will be the most fun I'll ever have. And I hope it is. Because to give it all away for one thing means the world. And telling the guys wasn't easy either. But to know that they were okay with the reason, to know that they knew why I wanted to go, why I wanted to end it, and them telling me to go for it, it's just, I couldn't ask for any better friends. And I just want to thank every last one of y'all, all your fans and all the guys and everyone that's ever helped out with PXW. So there's your reason. Sorry if the 2-minute video I made of the announcement seemed a little unheartful, I guess. It didn't seem like I really cared, but I didn't want to show any emotion, but I needed to get this off my chest because you guys deserve a better explanation. Thank you for everything. I'll see you tomorrow.